It was my daughter's graduation day. The auditorium was filled with applause, cameras were flashing, and my little girl was achieving her dream. She stood there in her cap and gown, and I sat in the crowd, trying to look like a proud father. But deep inside, I carried a secret I could no longer hold. For years, my marriage had been nothing but a show. The love was gone, replaced only with silence and constant arguments. I felt trapped, and I thought it was finally time to end it all. When my daughter stepped onto the stage, I leaned toward my wife and whispered in her ear, "I'm leaving you, I've found someone else." She didn't shout, she didn't cry. She simply looked at me with a strange smile. In that moment, I felt powerful. I thought I had won. I thought I was finally free. But I had no idea that the real game was only beginning. For weeks, I believed I was fooling her. I hid my phone at night, made excuses for coming home late, and spent hours talking to my new girlfriend. I thought I was clever, that she suspected nothing. But the truth was, my wife already knew everything. She stayed quiet, but behind the scenes, she was collecting evidence, screenshots, bank records, hotel receipts. She had it all, and I didn't even realize it. After the graduation ceremony, I proudly introduced my new girlfriend, Sarah, to my relatives. I believed that this was the start of my new life. With confidence, I stood there and told everyone I'd be moving on with her. That's when my wife stood up, her voice loud enough for the entire hall to hear. "Oh, you mean the woman I already met? Does she know you're unemployed, living off my money, and that you've even betrayed your own daughter's trust?" The room went silent. Sarah looked at me in shock and asked, "What is she talking about?" My wife then pulled out a folder she had prepared. Inside was every piece of evidence against me, chat screenshots, hotel bills, bank statements, and most painfully, divorce papers. She looked right at me and said, "I already filed for divorce. The house, the car, the savings, they're all legally mine. You have nothing left." My blood boiled. I started screaming. Why did you have to do this here? This was supposed to be my daughter's day. But my shouting didn't matter anymore. Relatives stared at me in disgust. My daughter wiped tears from her eyes, and Sarah quietly let go of my hand. My daughter looked at me, her voice breaking. "Dad, how could you do this? You ruined my graduation too." She turned her back to me and held on to her mother instead. That day, I thought I was leaving my wife. But in reality, she had already left me. I stood there humiliated in front of everyone. My daughter abandoned me, and the woman I had destroyed my home for, she didn't even want to be near me anymore. Now, I sit alone. I think about it every night. My biggest mistake wasn't falling out of love. It was destroying my family for nothing. In one reckless moment, I lost my home, my marriage, my daughter, and all I'm left with now is regret.